In this video, I'll guide you through how to find page path in Google Analytics 4. This is really useful if you want to understand exactly which pages people are visiting on your website and how those pages are performing. We'll go step by step inside the Google Analytics 4 interface so you can follow along on your own screen. First, open your browser and go to analytics.google.com. If you're not already signed in, log in with the Google account that's connected to your analytics property. Once you're in, make sure you've selected the correct account and property at the top of the page, especially if you manage multiple websites or apps. You should now be looking at the main Google Analytics 4 dashboard. Next, look over to the menu on the left-hand side of the screen. Here you'll see several main sections. Find and click on the option labeled Reports. This is where you'll access all of your standard reporting views in GA4. When you click Reports, the main area of the screen will update to show your default report overview. Within the Reports section, you'll notice a group called Lifecycle. This area focuses on the core journey of your users: acquisition, engagement, monetization, and retention. Under the Lifecycle heading, click on Engagement. The Engagement section is where you'll find details about how users interact with your site or app, including events, pages, and screens. After you click Engagement, you'll see several report options. From here, click on Pages and Screens. This report is designed to show performance at the page or screen level, such as views, users, average engagement time, and more. Once the Pages and Screens report loads, you'll see a table of data in the lower part of the screen, along with charts and filters above it. Now, we need to adjust the primary dimension so we can see the page path information. Scroll down to the table if it's not already visible. At the top left corner of this table, you'll see the current dimension that's being used to organize the data, along with a small drop-down arrow next to it. There is also a small plus icon nearby that lets you add a secondary dimension. For this task, you want the drop-down beside that small plus icon. Click on that drop-down arrow to open the list of available dimensions. A panel will appear with different dimension options you can choose from. In this list, look for page path and screen class. You might see other similar options, so make sure you select the one labeled page path and screen class. Click on it to apply this as your dimension. The table will refresh and you'll now see your data organized by the page paths and screen classes instead of the previous default dimension. And at this point, you're viewing the page path information in Google Analytics 4. You can use the search bar above the table to find specific URLs, adjust the date range in the top right of the screen to focus on a particular period, or sort the columns to see your top performing pages by views, users, or engagement time. This setup gives you a clear view of which pages people are visiting and how they're behaving on each one. That's all you need to do to find page path in Google Analytics 4. Once you're comfortable with this report, you can start comparing different page paths, adding filters, and exploring user behavior in more detail using the same steps.